Alright folks, we are back as Inca. Let's unpause the game and let's get moving. Let's see if there's any more opportunities in China. Spain is continually giving us things. I did rival in between sessions. I did rival, let's see here. Yep. I did rival France because they were already rival to us. And so it's like, this is a great rival. They already hate us. I did issue an embargo against Spain, and we will also issue one against France just for the additional power projection. So we do actually have very good power projection. Oh good, we've got lots of rebels. Let's go ahead and issue our next one, because I believe we are also rival to England, and so we will issue another embargo. These should have been set up a long time ago, but we will go ahead and do it. Looks like we've got some revolts over here, but I think there are with our vassal. Yeah, it looks like our vassal has already handled it, either our vassal or us. I believe that was telling us that our truce with Colombia is, our Portuguese Colombia is up. And so, that means that we are ready for another war with them. We do not have a CB. Our vassal has not done a good job of that. Alright, fine. We will have to build our own spy network on them. We will go ahead and, I think, take our... Still ahead of time. We will go ahead and take our corvettes. Other thing we need to do is we are over the relationship limit by 1, and so we need to improve relationships and start pulling this vassal towards us. They're very grumpy because I have annexed a lot of vassals, but we need to, since we're picking up vassals over in China, we need to get rid of some vassals over in Central America. And then we'll turn around and attack them. We do not need to fabricate a claim, I believe, on Spanish La Plata because we already have some from, I think, one of our missions, basically. More noble rebels, another conversion. Spain has circumnavigated. Great for you, Spain. Thank you. I believe I also developed up a little bit of gold in between sessions. I think in this one, our objective will be to eat all of them. Royal marriage from our vassal Wu. I'm pretty sure this is one of our vassals. That is correct, except we will repay that loan. We'll take a little bit of money. One of these we've got knowledge sharing with. Let's see here. This will give us a Diplo rep, trade power, don't need monthly autonomy. We'll take Diplo rep because that is actually something we are struggling with. We will take that mercantilism. Let's see, I think, is it Wu or you? Nope. There's one of these. Can only be canceled by war, okay. Port of Lima has grown. We can take admin tech, which will give us mill and production efficiency. See here if we can go to war. We can. Let us fabricate all the diplomat. Let us go to war. They do not have much liberty desire because we have been steadily destroying them. And we will go. They have basically no troops, and so this is like just totally pointless. Ooh, actually, we will take you because you have tons of siege. Like parked on this little island. Okay, we need to reattach the armies apparently. Alright, what are our government reform options at this next tier? Merchant shipwrecked. Oh no, 1.12 ducats. Whatever will I do? I think we can handle that one. Attach. Allow attach. We want to actually attach to the auxiliaries. Thank you. I think we can take our next idea, which will give us morale of navies, which will be helpful because we are going to have to go to Europe at some point. We know because of our mission tree. Alright, so we can have a free admin policy. Can't move there because I do not have enough naval power. Alright, let's pause for just a second so we can actually do this and stop looking at it. This gives us leader cost, which is not really that useful to us. This one's advisor cost and yearly corruption. That's pretty helpful. And this one gives us puzzle advisors and monarch admin skill. The yearly corruption is going to be a real pain to try to keep down. It's going to cost money, and that's one of the things we're working on trying to better contain right now. This is also pretty much the same thing by giving us a free admin policy. I think I will take the free admin policy, and the tolerance for the true faith also does lower some level of revolt risk, so we will do that. See if we can get these folks to come off this island for me. We will be transferring this to Carib. Hot chocolate, price of cocoa, excellent. We will be giving this to Carib. That is your job, Carib, to core all of these things. They do not appear to have any more troops, so I think this war is basically over now. Go ahead and split this army. Gonna take these folks down here. You're gonna actually siege that for me. Creeb. They're already ready to peace out of this war. But the joke's on them, because we will be taking literally everything. It will be a little annoying that we have Austria, who has decided to be our friend here. Don't suppose this is something that has a... or anyone has a core on this province. To Carib. To Carib. And to Carib. Alright. They are sieging me, I guess. Oh, it looks like they also have Aruba. They've got another little province here, so we'll see whether they will actually give all this to me. Let's start with the stuff here. There we go. That appears to be everything they have. Then if we take that, they will give it to me. Why can I not take this? Every province. Who owns this province? This is owned by... Who owns Aruba? Oh, this is owned actually by their Caribas, which is their Caribbean colony. Okay, that's fine. So that will literally take everything, and we will also take all their money, which is not a ton of money, but hey, every little bit counts. Austria is not going to be real happy, so we probably should then send that. Thank you. Let's see here. Let us improve relations with Austria, because we probably don't want to get in a fight with them. Let us also take our trade efficiency advisor. Thank you. This province doesn't have a core, but that is because we are going to go into our vassal menu. Chichimeca is a little grumpy. Chichimeca is the really big one up north, I think. So we're going to... got infinite... There we go. We've got like infinite prestige, so let's just use it to do that. And Caribus, I will also grant you through our vassal interaction, Carib, we're going to grant you the province of Trinidad. You can have that, thank you. And we're done, mission accomplished. Let us bring the army. Where's the army over here? Do we have any armies actually parked over here? No, we don't. Okay. So we will march this army over into position because we know we have a war coming over here. And then I will probably leave this army here because they are probably going to have rebels and it's going to be very annoying if I take the whole army away. What other armies do we have here? This is over there. In Central America, we do need one there. Army up there. Army down there. Army down there. This is the 18 stack that we're sending over, and then these are the 12 stacks. Okay, so that really is the whole army, actually. So we probably will need to group up the army and send it down, because we might want to have a little bit more than just this little stack. Ah, there's their army. Speaking of rebels. Good deal with these. Tropical wood also goes up. That's awesome. Let's march this little stack back behind our fort line. Oh. Four, 3. Okay, cool. And then. We have handled that situation. Let's send them down as before, down to here. And let's get our army. This army needs to group and march. Because we kind of would like Austria to be our friend. Because we don't really have any significant allies, if we're honest. Okay, this leader has lost his general. Let's bring over the best general with some siege that we have. Other thing that I probably will do, we have a lot of the trade power here in Panama. See how much money is here. Like 8 ducats in this node. How much is here? $19 ducats here. I guess we're pulling some from over here. We'll have to reorient our trade. We'll have to reorient our trade here at some point, because once we get the... Oh. I suspect that ultimately we'll want to move into the Caribbean, potentially, as our end node, just because of the way the trade flows. I mean, ideally you would want to be in a... Ideally you would want to be in an end node, but there is no end node over here, and so you would want to be like Panama. The Caribbean is another one where a lot of stuff is flowing in, and so that is probably one that we'll want to do ultimately, but for now that may not be possible. And over to the next one. One thing that's really nice is we can take military ideas for 300. That is really insane. Being driven down by Machu Picchu, Incan traditions, and a little bit of innovativeness. So that's a lot less naval attrition. Oh, all right. Mission accomplished. call our mix tech. Just gonna see if we've got anything else that is going to convert here in just a second. The answer is no, so we will take this. We have a stab cost modifier. Let's go ahead and bump our stab. All right, our armies are almost in position. Then the next one. Hello, Spanish La Plata. Diplomacy. Declare war. We will be taking... The war goal can be whatever, because we are going to take everything. Start sieging. Our vassals will also come down here in a minute. Let's go ahead and take the next admin tech. We don't lose anything. I could take... Ooh, what have we got here? Pause. We have gotten a mission fulfilled, potentially because we teched up. Is that what did it? Trading blood and guns. This is that we're not more than 3 technologies behind. And so we get a cooldown focus, we get some development, and an increased chance of the scholar personality. Excellent. An invasion fleet, we need 40 transports, and this will give us a casus belli on a lot of different places. And if we are ahead of time and have 40 innovativeness, we can get a additional dev cost modifier and some splendor. Okay, so we'll have to try to stay ahead on technology. Instead of deving up though, instead of doing that, instead of taking Diplotech though, what I think I'm going to do instead is I'm going to turn on the trade good map mode. I think Potosi is already at 10. This one could be developed up a little bit more. Basically going to dev up some of our gold. There we go. Just to bump our income from gold back up a little bit, because as some of our mines have gone dormant, we have needed to... Right, let's recall that diplomat. We were working on annexing our friend here, so let us... What can we do here? Mixed tech, let's Royal Marry. Do not care what Spanish Brazil thinks of us. Let us send them a gift. There we go. That will allow us to annex. Like they've gone straight for the capital. We should probably do as well, if we're honest. How young is our ruler? Not very young, so I probably will not use the alter the records thing at this point because it will give him +1, but I don't know that it's going to be super useful right at this moment. Portuguese Colombia, yes, we know, they're grumpy. I'm going to give this all to Mapuche. Mapuche, this is your lucky day. You're going to get everything that you never even knew you needed. 302, that is awful. Or I think we will take... the money. So we need to explore some of these provinces because we will not be able to take them in a peace deal if we don't at least able to see them. Fine, we don't barely have any reform progress right now. Oh, good. That's going to be annoying. I'm sure our vassal will not be able to handle that successfully. Let us grab a leader. Any leader will do, and send them down over here. This will give us the artillery combat and discipline. And we have unlocked several different things that we can do. Transfer this to Mapuche. Mapuche will also struggle with rebels. Even just the sheer amount of land that is, like, not the right religion and culture. Why can I not walk into here? Is there a fort? Oh, I've got the other. Continually selecting them. This thing is huge. Let's take a quick look at our policies that we have unlocked. Manpower recovery rate and land attrition and land leader fire. Is that better than manpower modifier? Probably. I don't know that we're in a desperate need of manpower and land force limit modifier. Let's take the land leader fire instead. I think better generals would be more useful. Get rid of that. I think that will be more useful. Just give us better generals overall. We get some morale and discipline, but we are not fighting anybody currently who is significant. I think we have vassals. They're very helpful in these sort of like mass siege style situations. They would like very much to get out of this war, but unfortunately this will be a total rebels. Like we've made it up here to help them with this. Job. Also get over here and get rid of the rebel stack. Be nice if there was a more like automated way to just say transfer all of this to my vassal. Colony. I think this is still part of them. What can we take here? Trade ship. We don't have any. I mean, we do have a little bit of mercenaries. Sure, we'll take a little bit of mercenaries. France has rivaled us, which we had already rivaled them, so that's not really surprising. Great range and efficiency, sure, we'll go ahead and tech up. Am I really gonna have to deal with this siege? Colony. That's a better heir. Okay. Much better than the other one that was offered. Alright, let's see what we can do here with this peace treaty. One of the nice things about the New World is you can click so much stuff. I think that is a full annexation. I think that takes everything. I think this is owned by Spain directly, so it can't take that. This will cause crazy amounts of aggressive expansion, but we don't really care, I don't think, and so we will do it. Alright, we don't want these provinces. Mapuche is grumpy again, so that's fine. Let's just placate, and we're back in a good spot. We also should probably go up to who is it that's upset with me? Mapuche. Oh, it's a fun game. Like, who? Who are you again? Which one are you? Oh, it's this one. You're grumpy with me, really. Even though I just gave you all of that. Let's improve relationships with you. And then let us use our ability to grant you some provinces. Let's give them Santa Catarina. And then can I grant them a colony? Guaira. I cannot. Okay, so we're gonna have to finish these colonies and then we'll grant them to them. Okay. But with that, I would call that a pretty successful episode. We have completely taken in all of kind of the Argentina area, Spanish La Plata, and we have also managed to feed Carib all of Portuguese Colombia. And so we are slowly gobbling up the last of the South American continent. But until later, I'll see you next time.